Who here has a tattoo or has thought of getting a tattoo? Everyone has a tattoo, or at least knows someone with a tattoo. Today, I'm going to give you some background information on tattoos. Through my process of designing my own tattoo, I've conducted my own research on the subject. The points I will cover will hopefully broaden your knowledge of tattoos. However, first I will tell you the history of tattoos, and then I will discuss the reasons why people in the past and the present get tattoos. So let's get inked. The art of tattooing has been practiced for over 5,000 years. According to Kate Lineberry, a writer for Smithsonian.com, which I visited March 26th this year, the oldest evidence of tattoos were found in the Swiss Alps in 1991, with the discovery of the Iceman. Lineberry also states that tattoos have independently sprung up all around the world, from ancient Egypt to ancient Britain to China and even Oceania. In ancient Egypt, there's been evidence of women with tattoos, only women, who depicted the household deity base on their upper thighs and dotted patterns on the lower abdomen, on the lower part of their abdomen, which would protect the child during pregnancy. This practice of tattooing would later influence Romans after their annexation of Egypt. In the Pacific, the Polynesians and the Japanese would be credited for making tattooing into an art form. The Polynesians for their elaborate geometric designs, and the Japanese for their highly detailed body tattoos. Their process of tattooing would involve several needles that would puncture the skin in a particular design, and a mixture of soot and breast milk that would be introduced to the open wound, which would eventually heal over, allowing the darker pigment of the soot to show through the skin. However, now that I have told you briefly of the history of tattoos, let's move on to why people get tattoos. In the times of antiquity, there were several reasons for a person to have a tattoo. The first use for tattoos was to illustrate the person's status or position in their community. In Egypt, this use of tattoos was very prominent among high priestesses. And another use was for the design's believed healing and protective properties. These designs were literally permanent protective amulets. However, finally, tattoos were used to enhance an individual's beauty or display their prowess in battle. And according to iloveindia.com, which I visited on March 26, 2010, the purposes of tattoos have changed dramatically since the times of antiquity. One reason for modern man to get a tattoo is its cosmetic purposes, which can hide skin discolorations and its apparent fashion forwardness. Also, people today mostly get tattoos to represent something sentimental and meaningful to them, or to represent religious devotion or identification with a particular group. However, now that our brains are tattooed with this knowledge, let's review what I've discussed. First, I briefly summarized the history of tattoos and the main reasons why an individual feels the need to get a tattoo. However, today, I want you to think about why you might get a tattoo. I encourage you to get sentimental and memorialize what is most precious to you. With everything said, I hope you go to your local tattoo parlor and get inked. Thank you.